Hey guys, hey everyone, how are y'all doing? It's your girl Twindy, and thank you so much for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, please hit that subscription button and also hit the notification bell so you're notified whenever I post new messages or videos like these, entertaining and educational videos like these on your twin flame journey, so you do not miss any of them. Anyways guys, today we will be looking at, are all twin flames meant to be together? And this is something that everyone wonders about. This is a question that everyone asks. I have seen people ask these questions with no answers. I have been reading blogs and people have been talking about this, but no real answer. But today, yes, this is what God sent me here to do, to enlighten His people. So I'm doing that. And I'm here to tell you guys that all twin flames are meant to be together. If you're wondering, now you have the answer. Now let's talk about it. Every single twin flame that is born, you are born to be together because number one, your number one purpose is to be with each other. You were specifically made and designed for your person. You complement each other in every way, shape, or form. So if you are thinking that you are not meant to be with your divine masculine or your divine feminine, that would be your own thoughts, or that would be because you heard someone say something that is gonna let you think twice whenever you have some sort of hiccup within your journey, or whether you get into some negative thinking. Twin flames were sent here to do a job together. If you weren't sent to do the job together, each other, with each other, side by side, then there would be no twin. Twin, the meaning of twins, it's two, exactly alike, coming from one source, split into two. So if you were not meant to be with your person here on earth in this lifetime, you would not have met them. When you meet your person, it is time for you to be together. It is time for you to get out of the situation that you're trapped in, the situation that's making you feel unworthy of being yourself, unworthy of being loved, unworthy of being chosen. Now is the time for you to get out of that situation, because you have been crying for so long. You have been suffering for so long. And God perfectly designed the timing so that you will meet at the perfect time. It's like no questions asked. First, you guys have to truly understand what this twin flame journey is about, what it entails, and what is required of you before you can come to the conclusion that you're meant to be together or not. Twin flames are servants of God. Twin flames are earth angels, because the angels in heaven cannot appear on earth and do what we are supposed to do. So God sent us here to do that job, physical job for the human race. The angels in heaven do the spiritual job. Everybody has a part to play. And for us twin flames, we are earth angels designed to help each other here on earth, and to also be with the one that is meant for you, because what two or more agree upon, it shall be done in heaven. And that's why, again, you are definitely meant to be together, because you alone cannot fulfill the duties that God bestowed upon you. You're more powerful when you're with your person. Everything you ask, because you're such a powerful couple, because you are asking together, because you are praying together, which is exactly why they have the saying, the family that prays together stays together. The more you pray together as a unit, as a family, the stronger your family is, the stronger you become. This twin flame journey is centered around God, and people take God out of the twin flame journey and they only focus on the love aspect of it. And this is the reason why sometimes people think that they're not meant to be together, because when they get tired of chasing their person, when they get tired of waiting, then they say, I give up. And they say, well, I guess we are not meant to be together because this person isn't coming, this person isn't moving, and I'm tired of waiting. But why are you tired of waiting? You're tired of waiting because why? You want someone to be around you so you can be happy. You want someone to tell you they love you so you can be happy. That's exactly what this twin flame journey is trying to break out of you. The need to have someone around you to be happy within yourself. The need to not want someone to say I love you for you to feel loved. So when we only focus on the love part of the twin flame journey, that's when we get tired. That's when we get stressed out. That's when we no longer have the hope and the trust in God to bring our connection together. I have seen people write articles and I read them, and they talk about how they met their twin flame, and their twin flame can't be with them because of a certain situation, tradition, or age gap, or whatever it is, and they just give up and leave it there. And then they say, like, it's been 10 years now and I have not seen my person. But that's all that they can say. It's been 10 years and I have not seen my person, but I gave up 10 years ago and I let this person be because I realized that it wasn't going to work out. But if you truly understand the twin flame connection, there is no way that the twin flames can be in separation for 10 years and you're not going crazy. I think I said this before in another message. When you're thinking, no, you don't think of your twin flame. They even appear in your mind without even asking. They don't ask no permission. They just show up in your mind. They just show up. You can't stop thinking about them. You can't stop wanting them. You can't stop wanting to be around them. So to be away from your twin flame for 10 years and you're saying it's okay, you can do that, and you're not feeling anything, you're not thinking about them, they don't run across your mind, you don't remember them until they show up again, then you gotta question yourself if that person is your true twin flame. The other thing is that people have no idea how to get into union. And that's why God had me write my book. So if you'd like to learn how to get into union, guys, purchase my book, Are You a Twin Flame? The Chaser's Guidebook. It's available on my website, twindflamed.square.site. You have no idea how to get yourself aligned for union. And you have to be in alignment with God before God can deliver the blessing that He promised you. Because God is not going to send this blessing into your life when you're at a point of giving up, when you're at a point of sorrow, when you cannot get over what somebody did to you in the past, when you can't get over your ex, When you cannot forget and forgive someone for what they did to you, God is not gonna punish somebody like that. Because if God should send this person into your life while you're hurting and in pain, you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna eventually take that pain and hurt onto your person. You're gonna take it out on them, even when you don't mean to. But that's because you are hurting on the inside. So you have to heal. And we do not know what we need to heal because nobody talks about what you need to heal. They just read tarot cards and tell you what's going to happen. Sure, that is helpful. But how do I get to what came out in the reading? There are wounds that you need to work on. And I'll do another video in regards to what wounds are. But you have to heal your wounds. You have to learn to forgive, to forget. You have to learn to be happy, successful, prosperous without somebody by your side. When you and this person are in union, are you not going to be able to do without them? Are you not going to be able to stand them being away? What if they should go on a business trip for a day or two? How are you going to feel? So we have to learn to be separate from our person before we can come into union. People say not every twin flame is meant to be together. Again, because they're focusing on the love aspect of this journey. Just the love part. Just that I'm not receiving love. This person is not giving me love. And I don't think I can achieve love with this person. But the most important thing they're missing is God. God is unconditional love. And if you do not have God within your heart, you cannot achieve union. Which is why you are supposed to just drop everything that you used to focus on that didn't mean you any good, even your twin flame, and start to focus on God. Start to remember who you are. Remember that you are a servant of God. Remember that you're here for a purpose. Everybody's here for a purpose, but everyone's purpose is different. We are twin flames, so we are here for twin flame purposes. And that's to work with God's people on earth, protecting them, showing them what true love is, guiding them, guarding them, protecting them, showing them God. And you do so by following God's rules and laws, by showing love, by giving love. That's why you go through so many struggles with your divine masculine or your feminine. Because all that you're experiencing is helping each other to release the negative things you have stuck inside. And all those negative people who have been fighting against your connection, not wanting you to be together, those are the karmics that were sent to hold your connection back. But once you get over those hurdles and you can move forward, then everyone will see that love prospers and love conquers all. That once you have love, true love for someone, you cannot fail. You will not fail. You shall not fail, because God is involved when there is true love, when there is unconditional love. Love heals all. And that's what twin flames are here to show everyone, that love heals all. That no matter what you've been through with your person, as long as you have God in the middle, you will make it. You will end up together. So people who say that twin flames aren't meant to be together is because they are not looking at God. It's because they're not allowing God to direct their path. It's because they're not allowing God to dictate their every move. It's because they are focused on only wanting to receive love from this person. When we do not receive what we want, we get upset. And when we are expecting things and we don't get it, we get upset. And then we may give up because I'm not getting what I want, so I give up. But what you want, look at your reaction when something happens that you never expected, or when you are expecting something and you don't receive it. Look at your reaction. Do you really think you are ready for that kind of love in your life based on your reaction when you don't get what you want? Twin flames being together, they are meant to love each other. This person was specifically made to love you, and you were specifically made to love this person. So it applies either if the masculine is listening to this or the feminine. It applies to both of you. You are meant to love each other. One of your purposes is to love the other person. If you notice in your lives, you have all been struggling in love. And the only person that loves you the way that you would want to be loved is your twin flame, and you know this because you've experienced it, because you met them. All twin flames are meant to be together. Anyone who says not all twin flames are meant to be together, and they like to say in this lifetime, then they do not know what it is to get to union. And most of the people who say this, they are not twin flames. They are either regular tarot card readers, or I don't know what else they are. But when they say that, it's because they are focused on just not receiving the love. So if you are not receiving the love from this person, it means you cannot be together. And that's how they view it. Look at when you give God the go-ahead in your life. Look how things start to fall into place. When you start to do the work within you, look at how your masculine comes back around. And then you know that yes, you can be together. You will be together once you put the work in. If you have soulmates getting together and living happily ever after with their other soulmate, why can't twin flames be together who were made to be together? God assigned you to be together. If you have karmics being together with twin flames, why are twin flames not meant to be together in this life? These are the questions you should be asking yourself. If a karmic can be attached to me for how many years, why can't I be attached to my divine masculine for so many years and more? It's because of your mindset. It's because of what you were taught. Now we are coming back to the 3D and living in society and doing what society wants you to do. If you have been putting in the work, doing you, loving you, union will happen. But you gotta trust God to make it happen. If you leave God out of your twin flame journey, then that's you leaving love out of your twin flame journey. And that's exactly why your person is in separation and will always be in separation, because there is no love in between you two. The unconditional love is not there. And who is unconditional love? God. It's a spiritual journey, and spirituality surrounds God. And it cannot be a journey. It cannot be a spiritual journey without the spirituality, without God. So it's just a journey. It's just regular life like everybody else. But the twin flame journey is a spiritual journey, which means it's a journey with God. And if you're not rolling with God, then there is no union. There is no unconditional love. Like the thumbnail that you're seeing there, where this person is trying to cut the string that's connecting both hearts together. You cannot separate from each other, because twin flames are not connected by a string. This person is your soul. This person is your other half. This person, you are twins, just like regular twins that we know of. You are one soul that was split into two. The only thing that's different from you two is your mind. Your hearts are connected. Your soul is connected. It's just your mind that's different, because your mind has to rule the body that you're in. Your mind has to think for the body that you're in. But you're even connected telepathically, because you can communicate with each other through your mind. And that's because you are one. That's because it's one soul that's in control of everything. The mind, the body, and the soul, and the organs. Everything the soul is responsible for. If the soul dies, the whole body is dead. God is in your soul. God is in your masculine soul. And you're both connected by God. The only way you and your twin flame are not meant to be together, and that's if you are not twin flames. If you are in this lifetime and you have met your divine masculine, then it's time for you to be together. You just have to put the work in. You just have to dedicate your life to doing good, to doing God's will, to letting God lead your life. And then you'll see the changes. And this is what everyone is afraid of, letting God into their life. So they turn away from putting God into the twin flame journey. If you notice, divine masculines, divine feminine, both of you always have the tendency of showing compassion and love and care. When you see something that's hurtful, it hurts you as well. You want good for everyone in the world. You want everyone to be happy. You want to stop world hunger. You want to do good for everyone. You hurt when you see someone being mistreated. That's because you know what true love is. And when you experience the opposite, it hurts you. And if you should check with your divine feminine, you'll see that both of you feel the same way about these events, or whatever you want to call them. The same emotion. You want good, they want good. And that's because you're here on a mission. You're here to help. You're here to work together. So if your minds are together, then you're going to want to accomplish the same thing. When you're with your karmics, your minds are separate. You both want different things. But when you're with your divine feminines and your masculines, you see that you both need the same thing. And that's because you're one soul who is here to help and do God's will. Again, all twin flames are meant to be together, because you're here to do a job as a pair, not single. Again, or as will you just be called flame? It's a twin flame. We have to let God back into our lives for us to see the results. And there's no way you can be away from your person for 10 years, like you give up on the journey and you have never thought about your person. It doesn't happen. It does not happen. That means you're not dealing with a twin flame. That's why some people can give up on their twin flame journey, and 15 years down the line, they still don't care. And they haven't heard any response from their person, because they're simply not dealing with a twin flame situation. Please watch the other messages, guys, where I talk about soulmates and karmics, and you will also learn how to differentiate and tell if you're dealing with a twin flame, a soulmate, or a karmic. And this will help us all, so that we don't chase after what's not ours, and what's ours we stay and put the fight in. To purchase my book, guys, go to twindflamed.square.site. Thank you all for listening, and I do hope that you learned something from this message. Just remember, all twin flames are meant to be together.